All right, we are live. We are live. It's 7 o'clock Eastern. You know what time it is. We are live. Let's go. It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. All of my first-time guests on the line, identify yourself. If you're coming in the StreamYard and it has asked you in the beginning to actually say, give us permission to show your name, make sure you do that first, okay? Make sure you do that first. That way I see who it is. Now, right now, I see somebody say, let's go with some fire, some hands. Yeah, but you say Facebook user. I don't know who you are. Go back out, come back in, and let's get this party started. Let's go, y'all. Come on. Let's go. Share this out. Share this out. This is your opportunity to hear something amazing. Better yet, this is your opportunity to get somebody else on the line so that they can hear something amazing. I guarantee you it will be amazing. It's shift season, y'all. It's time to shift. It's time to do something different. I see somebody say, hey, coach, it says Facebook user. Go back out. Come back in. There's a little spot that says allow StreamYard to show your name. Click that box and I can see who you are, right? Somebody else says, let's go. Come on, show your name. I want to see who you are. Let's go. Let's get this party started because we all know that it's shift season. And if you're going to shift, you may as well shift into something that's going to get you further along than where you are right now. If you are a first-time guest on the line, if you have never jumped on TLC Conversations before, then I want you to say first time in chat. That's right. Say first time in chat and share this out. Share this out, guys. Get somebody on the line that you know you want them to hear some amazing information, guys. My name is Nathan McCray. Guess what? I'm a top earner here in the company on the line to hear about tonight. And guess what? I'm a global director, so I'm more than qualified to tell you guys what you want to hear and to share this information. Let's go. What's going on? I see you guys out there. Thank you guys for being a part of TLC Conversations. I'm going to share a few things with you guys while we wait about another 60 seconds to allow people to jump on the line. I'm going to share something about myself, right? Super transparent. I'm also going to share something to you guys about an amazing company. And third but not least, guys, I'm going to share something about an amazing opportunity to make some money for you to be able to shift your life mentally and physically and financially so that you don't miss another beat. Guys, we're halfway through the year. We're halfway through the year. If we're halfway through the year, what's that telling you? Half the year's gone, right? Ding, 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 not rocket science. Guess what? You're going to want to make some traction and get some traction right here. Let's go. We'll see you guys about another 30 seconds. We rock it out. I promise you I'm not going to keep you long, but I am going to keep you strong, okay? Let's go. I see you guys out there. Hello to everybody. We're my first-time guests on the line. We're my first-time guests that have never been a part of TLC Conversations. I want to recognize you. I want you to know that you are welcome here. I want you to know that you're going to get some amazing information. Get somebody else on the line. Tell them, you know what? This guy's on the line. He's talking real loud. He's talking real strong. And guess what? He's getting ready to share something powerful, right? I promise you I am, right? Let's go. About another 15 seconds, we rock it out, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. I see the numbers are rising. I see you guys are getting people on the line. If you join this during the live or if you join this after, right? I'd love to know if you're catching it in the replay or if you are a first-time listener to TLC Conversations, right? I promise you, you won't be disappointed. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get these parties started because one thing I know is that there is always something that you can hear that can cause you to shift, right? You heard me say earlier that it was shift season. that we're getting ready to help you guys make a shift into a moment in your life, into a very small segment, that spark that comes into play when you actually say, you know what? I think I'm going to do something different. I just heard something different. So guess what? If I was able to hear it, then I'm going to act on it. So with it being shift season, guys, I want to tell you guys something that's going to absolutely shift your life, right? My name is Nathan McCray. I am a global director here and a top earner with the company that you're on the line to hear about. For those of you that didn't know, the name of that company is TLC. On this side, it's switched on screen. If you have not figured that out yet, and you are listening to a movement that's called Mind, Body, and Money, guys, all a part of the TLC Mind, Body, and Spirit movement. So guess what? You're going to absolutely hear some amazing information tonight. But let me tell you a little bit about myself. Guys, I am a laid off, retired, fired, I don't care what you want to call it, engineer of 25 years that absolutely never expected to lose his job. Never in 1,000 years that I would have imagined that I would be without my job, without a way to actually support my family. But lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, that's what happened. I remember sitting at my desk in corporate America and trying to figure out what I could do additional, what I could do more to bring in more money. Because even though I was making a high six-figure salary, guess what? We were still living paycheck to paycheck. How many of you guys can identify with that? It's okay, because transparency creates currency. In order for you to fix the problem, you first have to be able to identify the problem. And once you identify the problem, you have to be able to put down the shovel and stop digging in order to get out of the hole. I was at that point. I realized that what I was doing was not getting my family any further. I see some hands going up. Awesome. It wasn't getting my family any further, because we were still trying to figure out how we could show up on the outside and the inside the same way. We were trying to figure out how we can actually go walk outside the house and go do what we wanted to do when we wanted to do it, and not have to come home and deal with the consequences of not being able to pay the light bill, the phone bill, the car note, the house note. We didn't figure it out. It wasn't until, ladies and gentlemen, I was on the brink of losing my job, sitting at my desk, realizing that that moment could possibly be coming, because all of a sudden I was able to work from home. I was writing my own schedule, and all of a sudden they called me up. I got that magic phone call. It was, we no longer need your services anymore. How many of you have gotten that phone call before? How many of you have gotten that call that you're sitting at your desk and they say, hey, come in, I want to talk to you. And you sit down, and all of a sudden they tell you the one thing that you thought you would have never heard: I'm going to have to let you go. Not that they just want to let you go, but I'm going to have to let you go. When you hear those words, ladies and gentlemen, it's something happens on the inside of you, and you get that feeling of nauseous in your stomach that says, now I got to immediately find another job. And that was me, right? I never had trouble finding a job. Never, ever, ever, right? Because my aptitude was always on 1,000. I could learn anything. I was like, I got this. Show me the basics of it, and I got it. But at that moment, guys, something magical happened. I didn't know it was magical at the time, right? But how many of you know that sometimes you got to let go of something in order to receive what God has for you, right? I didn't know that I was in that season that I was going to need to let go, because I was still trying to hold on, right? I was still trying to hold on because I didn't know what was coming. I didn't have enough faith. I didn't have enough trust to understand what was happening in my life, that something was going to come and drop in my hands and be the provision for my family. I didn't know. So I was still fighting, trying to find another job. And the magical moment happened when it hit me. It was like one of those aha moments when I couldn't find a job, when nobody was calling me back. With all of my vast experience, guys, nobody was calling me back. It was at that moment when I realized that this was the moment when I needed to embrace my process, embrace the shift that was happening in my life.
The shift is never easy. The shift is always hard. And we don't want to embrace that shift because it requires something of us. But I submit to you guys on this call today that if you embrace that shift, something amazing is going to happen in your life. What's the shift, Nate? What is this shift that you're talking about? The shift happens when you realize mentally that in order for you to have something different, you're going to have to do something different, right? You're going to have to embrace that shift that says, I'm going to have to trust that what I'm doing here is going to be great for me. And down the road is going to even turn into phenomenal. I'm still going to have to work, but it's going to be a different kind of work. That's where my mindset was. My mindset was nobody's calling me back. So you know what? My wife had started this little tea thing that I called it at the time. And I was like, I'm going to let her do the little tea thing. And then the man of the house, I'm going to bring in the money. I got to find a job. Nobody's calling me back. It's coming more and more apparent. She started making more and more money, making tea, building tea, selling tea. And I'm like, all she's doing is jumping on the scale. She's losing weight. She's losing inches. Belly's going on flat. Next thing I know, I look around and all this money's coming in the house. And I'm like, what the world's going on? What's happening? And she says, I'm just selling this tea. And I said, there's no way you're making all that money selling tea. And she said, yeah, I'm just selling this tea. I'm showing people what it's doing for me. It's detoxing my insides. I'm losing this belly and I'm getting finer. And guess what? I'm making money. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't until she had made about $250,000 that I woke up and I said, they're not calling me back. They're not calling me back. They're not even, they ain't looking for me like that. So I had to figure this thing out. Do I keep looking for a job or something that's not looking for me? Or do I start doing something that's actually benefiting my family? So I chose this hand and I said, let me start selling some tea. I didn't even know anything. None of us knew anything about any other products. It was just tea. For those of you who heard about the all natural ISO tea, this is it, right? This is it. It was green at the time. Right? It was in a green package. We called it Money Around My House, but it's an all natural detox tea. My wife started to take it. And as she started to take it, guys, guess what? She started to, as I said, get finer. She started to lose the belly fat. Next thing you know, people were like, oh my God, can I get the tea? I need the tea. And she was selling tea left and right. And I'm like, well, shoot, let me start taking the tea. I lost my love handles. You know, my face used to be a lot bigger. I got rid of the stress because I stopped looking for a job because we were making decent money selling tea. And I made that shift. That shift was probably the best thing I could have done in my life, was realize that if I shift from this and shift to this, something amazing is going to happen and lead to phenomenal. And sure enough, guys, it did. We went from $250,000, guys, in just 7 months, guys, to in 14 months, guys, a year. We started to get up toward $1 million. We made $1 million. And then lo and behold, guys, in 4 years, we were multimillionaires. How did all of this happen? Am I telling you this to impress you? No, I'm telling you this to impress upon you the power of one little pack of tea. And is it all about the tea? Yeah, the tea works. The tea detoxes you naturally. Yeah, it's all natural, right? It's all natural. All you do is follow the instructions in the back, make a gallon of tea and drink it daily. That's it. You start losing weight, you start losing inches, and guess what? You start feeling better. The tea worked. But guess what it was? It was a made-up mind to shift and to do something different. That's what it was. Pam shifted before I did because she was trying to figure out a way to bring in money for the family when I wasn't bringing in money. She was a ride or die. She was like, God, if you can't bring in money, baby, I'm going to jump in and do my part and bring in money. And she did, and she did it in a big way. So it wasn't until then that we realized that, you know, the company that we were attached to just had more than just tea, right? This isn't even a company that the product that our CEO and founder, Mr. Jack Fallon, started with. We didn't even know that the company was based in Iron, Michigan, nor did we care, right? I know I didn't. I just needed to make some money. How many of you guys out there just at this moment in your life need to shift and you need to make an extra $250, $500? How many of you out there like that right now? It's okay. Transparency creates currency. What you're looking for is looking for you, but you got to profess it, right? We didn't even know that the company started in Mr. Jack Fallon's basement. We didn't even know that him and his BFF, Mr. John LeCarrier, which is now the COO of Total Life Changes, we didn't even know that they were working on a Ford Motor Company assembly line, assembling Ford motor parts. We didn't even know, nor did we care. All we knew is that we found this little pack of tea, right? I see some me's out there. I see you guys. Transparency creates currency, right? What you're looking for is looking for you. We didn't even know that he was trying to get his BFF into the business with him just to sell one product, which was the NutriBurst. That's all he was doing at the time was NutriBurst, ladies and gentlemen. It's an all natural multivitamin. It has 72 minerals, 19 amino acids. And if I tell you what those minerals and amino acids are, you're not going to remember it anyway. All you need to remember is it is a liquid multivitamin. It's all natural. It goes in your system and it penetrates on a cellular level at a 98% absorption rate. What does that mean? That means you get 98% of the vitamins and minerals in this multivitamin, guys, that you don't get in a pill. Cellular level. Wow. When we found that out, we're like, sign us up. Now we got tea. We get the bad stuff out. We get to put the good stuff back in. And we're like, we're good. We don't need anything else. We can just go along and sell these two products, tell everybody about this by taking them ourselves and feeling better, doing better, getting the energy. And did I say energy? I didn't even know that there was another energy product. All we had was this. And then I found out that we had a product called NRG, natural raw energy. If you say energy fast, it says NRG. It has a supplement in it called 5-HTP, which gives you focus, which makes you happy, right? And it's an all natural uptake. Now, here's what I didn't know about NRG at the time when I popped it in my mouth, right? I didn't know that initially it burns an additional 300 calories with one pill, 600 with two pills. I didn't know that. I didn't know that I was going to get happy when I took this pill. I didn't know that it replaced the 5-hour energies, the Red Bulls, the Monster drinks, because they all have sugar in it. This doesn't. It's all natural. So that means you get a natural uptake in energy at about 10 to 15 minutes and you don't crash. You get a natural downtake. For those of you that are working second, third shift, guys, this is your product. But I'm going to tell you guys about something here in a minute that's going to get you off of second and third shift and possibly even first shift, right? All right, so stick with me. So all of these products that we had, guys, and I didn't tell you about the majority of them. I just told you about a fraction of them. We probably have 40 plus products that are just take them, instant gratification type stuff because people want the benefits right away, right? They don't want to wait 30, 60, 90 days. They want to see something now. We have a complete line, ladies and gentlemen, of essential oils that are just soup to nuts, everything that you need for health and wellness. Guys, we have a drastic weight loss product called Resolution that I didn't know about because I didn't need to lose drastic weight. I'm a slim guy by nature, but guess what? My good friend, Mr. Warren Buffett, said it's not about what you want, it's about what the world wants and needs. So I realized that everybody in the world want to do one of three things: lose weight, make more money, and get closer to God. And I was most certainly going to help you tap into losing that weight. So Resolution was that drastic weight loss, 1 to 3 pounds a day. How could I not tap into that? How could I not tell people about that? Because you got people out there that are getting ready for certain things in their life. They're getting ready for class reunions and they want to drop weight. They're getting ready for weddings and they want to drop weight. They're getting ready to go out and just look fine in a dress or a suit, guys, and you want to just drop weight. That's what the Resolution is for. So we realized that, and then we started to realize all of these other products. We realized that we tapped into the CBD industry, and if the inflammation goes down, your overall cannabinoid system now is tapped into, and you're feeling better. We're tapped into the instant tea because now you can take this tea, guys, what you boil, right? You have to boil in a pot, steep for 48 hours, and you can take this and put it in a bottle of water, and with CBD or without CBD, right? And you can actually get your detox on the go. All of these products, guys, I didn't tell you in depth about them because guess what? Quite frankly, all you want to know is that they work. So I challenge you to exercise your degree in Googology and Google ISOT, Google NutriBurst, Google CBD, Google Resolution. Whatever you hear me say, Google it, and I promise you're going to hear some amazing testimonies. And it's going to make you get to a point to where, you know what, I'm ready to shift. So how many of you want to shift not only physically, but you want to shift financially as well. Absolutely. Because what you see on my head, guys, is mind, body, and money. We're all about shifting on all three facets: mind, body, and money. Right? Our company has, the initiative Mind, Body, and Spirit, which is what our CEO and founder, Mr. Jack Fallon, always talks about. The company is an energy. We have some amazing core values. And so, guys, we're here. We're in it to win it. We're here for all three aspects. If you want to tap into all three, I want you to stick around for a little while longer, because I'm going to shift gears a little bit. I'm going to tell you about the number one compensation plan in the industry. Right? Yeah, we're through with the products. They work. I think enough said on those. But the products are actually what ignite this compensation plan that I'm going to talk to you guys about briefly, because I don't want to lose anybody. Right? There's a shift that happens when you have products that work and a compensation plan that works. That shift causes you to get healthy and wealthy. Right? So the compensation plan was voted the number one compensation plan on the planet. Why? Because our CEO wants us to actually make money. He wants us to actually go out there and get healthy and get wealthy. TLC is on its way to being $1 billion with a B, $1 billion company. And if that happens, what does that mean for you tonight that say, I want to start my home-based business today, right now? As a matter of fact, you should be texting the person that invited you to this call right now, and you should be saying, put me in first. Never mind why, I'm going to tell you in a minute. Put me in first. Because we get paid 6 ways, 5 of which is monetary. The first way is retail. We've all heard of it. We tell everybody about services that we see out in the world, movies, restaurants, whatever we see, we tell them and we don't get paid. Here you get paid. You sell these products hand to hand and you get money, cash on demand, right? You also have a state-of-the-art e-commerce website that you get to house all of these products as your storefront. And as people go to your website and they purchase those products, you get a 50% commission in your pocket of whatever they purchase. They purchase 50, you get 25. They purchase 100, you get 50. They purchase 1,000, you get 500. Guys, and guess when you get it? You get it the next day, because we have what we call daily pay. That's retail. Everybody in the free world is doing retail, but they're not paying you every single day. Right? Second way is fast start. The fast start bonus means you put people on just this kind of presentation that I'm doing right now, and they get to see the same thing that you get. They get to feel the same thing that you felt, and they get to say, you know what? I do. I want to be a part. Yes. Sign me up, get my home-based business started, give me my life changer number, and now I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start making some money tomorrow. Right? So what does that mean? That means you get a 50% fast start bonus on whatever they get started with. If they get started with a $500 pack, you get $250. That's a one-time bonus for each person that you sign up, right? We also have the most powerful way that we can be paid in this industry, which is the hybrid binary commissions. That means you only need 2 people, not limited to 2, but you only need 2 to start this type of commission. That means once you get 2 people and they see the same thing you see, that means you're going to be able to tap into 10 to 25% of commissions, not on just what you do, but what your team does as a whole every single week. We call that, ladies and gentlemen, residual income at its finest. Beach money, sleep money, royalties, whatever you want to call it. It's not just your efforts. It's the efforts of your entire team. Everybody in this company is a CEO. You start your own business, you get the opportunity to make your own money. You decide to sleep in that day, you don't make money, right? Unless you are tapping into residual income. That's why it's the most powerful way that we get paid. The only cap is $20K a week on this one way of pay, not a penny more, right? $20K a week. And trust me, there's a cap there for a reason, okay? So those guys, I've given you 3 ways of pay. What if I stopped there and not gave you another thing? You'd be perfectly fine. You'd be ecstatic. You go tell the world about TLC and you'd be like, the products work. I tried them myself. And guess what? This guy that did the presentation, he's talking very fast. He's very energetic because he's on that stuff called NRG, because he's happy. He's on it, because that's why I know it works. It works. He takes these products every single day. He's fit. He's trim. Guess what's happening? The products are working. And all I'm doing is showcasing the products, right? So if I stop there, it will be a wrap. But I'm going to give you a 4th way of pay. The 4th way of pay, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a check match bonus. The check match bonus is amazing because now you get rewarded for helping other people build their business. So when they make money on the binary, they get binary qualified and they start making money, whatever they make, ladies and gentlemen, you get 50% of that. They still get theirs. You're not tapping into their money, but the company will reward you 50% of whatever your personal recruits do. It's simple. So think about this. If you invite and partner with 50 people, imagine getting a check match bonus on 50 people. Pam and I no longer have to imagine it because we do it every week. Imagine, what about the people that they bring into the business? We call it a second level bonus. You get up to 50% on those people. If we tally this thing up, right? If we tally it up, that's a bona fide 50% on the first level. Up to 50 on the second level. As you move through the ranks, that number increases. Okay. So now if my math is correct, 50 and 50 always equals 100. So that means you have the opportunity to get a 100% check match 2 generations deep into your business. All I know is that I've never seen that done anywhere else. Pam and I have been in this industry for over 25 years, and I've never seen that anywhere. So the check match bonus is amazing. I promise you 5 ways of pay. The 5th way is a lifestyle bonus. Once you hit the rank of national director, you get a $1,500 monthly bonus. And you get that bonus, ladies and gentlemen, free and clear of any obligations to do anything with it. It's your money to do with as you see fit. So I've given you 5 ways of pay, and I promise you the 6th way of pay is you'll feel it once you start tapping into those 5 ways of pay. There's no way you can't feel it. There's no way. So 5 ways of pay, 6th way being you feel it. Then guess what? I've given you 5 ways, actually 4 ways more than you get on your job. Now I'm showing you how to shift yourself out of a 3rd and a 2nd shift job. And now to make some extra money to make those ends meet, spend some more time with your family, be able to actually start to pay your car note off, be able to actually start to catch your mortgage up, be able to actually start to take your family out on a vacation. Hey, go to dinner. You've never been, to dinner. And, in a 6 months, you haven't taken your family to dinner because things are so tight. I've just given you the shift. I've shown you how to do that. And I've given you the potential to work yourself off of your 1st shift job. So now you're asking me, how do I do that, Nate? How do I get started? All you have to do is purchase products. That's how you get started. The company's going to ask you to purchase a $50 business kit. Once you purchase that $50 business kit and you couple that along with some products, you are now a life changer here at Total Life Changes. And you've got your home-based business. Now all you have to do is open your mouth and not just talk, but start taking these products. That's it. And once you start doing that, ladies and gentlemen, the law of attraction kicks in and people start wanting to do what you're doing because guess what you're doing? You're feeling better. You're looking better, right? Your skin is getting better. You're starting to make some extra money. People are wondering, how all of a sudden you're smiling so much, right? People are wondering what's happening to you. One thing I'll tell you for sure, guys, is this is not a sales pitch because we don't convince you of anything. We're not in the convincing business. We're in the business of education. We're in the business of problem solving. If we can help you solve a problem, then guess what? You can go help somebody else solve a problem. So ask yourself, what if I say yes? What if I actually didn't overanalyze this? And for once in my life, I said yes. And I went through my Rolodex, my phone, and I started to see all of these other people that are broke, all of these other people that are living paycheck to paycheck, and I helped them solve their problem. What would happen if I did that? I can tell you what's going to happen. What's going to happen is you're going to be the hero. You're going to be the person that introduced them to something that saved their family. You're going to be the person that's not only saving somebody else's life, but you're saving your own life. Here's one key thing I love about this business. If you help enough people get what they want, eventually you'll get what you want. Ladies and gentlemen, get back with the person that invited you to this presentation and tell them yes. For those of you that said yes already, I'm going to give you the key. The key is you're already at the top of that person's organization from this day forward. You're already in position because you told them to put you in first out of everybody else that they've invited to this call and that they're going to invite. So now you're in your positioning because this opportunity rewards timing and positioning. So you're locked in because the volume does not sprinkle down, ladies and gentlemen. It rolls up. So kudos to you. Those of you that have not said yes, it's one word. Say yes. Get your business started now. And guess where we're going to see you guys? We're going to see you on the beaches of the world, because that's what people that are financially free do. They go do what they want to do. Freedom, guys. Shift right now. Now is the time. God bless you guys. Have a great day. And guess what? We're going to see you guys on the next call. And the best thing to do, guys, is to actually get somebody on this very next call, right? This very next call that we have, which is going to be tomorrow. Somebody's going to do a call like this tomorrow, right? I'm talking to one of my high-speed leaders tomorrow, right? Somebody's on this call. We normally do this call from Sunday through Thursday, right? But guess what? I'm putting out a PSA to my leaders right now. And guess what? Somebody is going to do a call and they're going to post a banner and you're going to see it tomorrow night. So tune in to this very same platform, tomorrow night. And I promise you, you're going to hear somebody doing a presentation, all right? Somebody going to be doing a presentation for your guests, just like I'm doing right now for you, all right? So get your business started fast, guys. It's time to go to the top. It is shift season. God bless you guys. We'll see you guys at the top. Thank you guys for being a part. See you guys out there. Absolutely. You're welcome. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's time to shift, y'all. Shift season's here. If you haven't done anything different, it's July. We're halfway through the year. It's time to get it done. No more procrastination. No more excuses. Let's go. If you are my guest, if you're listening to this presentation right now, you know what to do. DM me. Let's get you started. Let's get you to the top. No more living paycheck to paycheck. Let's get it, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow night, same time, same place. God bless y'all.